Hi Capricorn, it's Lulu, and today I'm going to do your March 2020 spiritual conversation. Okay, thank you. Thank you for your likes, shares, subscribes, and comments. Thank you for your love and support. Thank you. Any information that you need is in the description box, darling. Yes. All right. Hopefully my voice don't give out on me here today. Okay. Y'all, the 6th reading here today. Trying to go and get these monthlies out while the energy is working with me today on the readings. Now then. Angels, what do you have for Let's See Goat? Please and thank you. Thank you. All right. Whatever you are going through here in the month of March, moving into April, you're going to come to a space where there's going to be a decision that needs to be made when it comes to where you are in your life and what it is that you, where you see yourself in the future, most importantly. But overall, it's a huge decision, so we'll get to it in a second. But I feel like there's a huge decision that will need to be made, and it may have to do with your finances. It may have to do with the mixture of finances and love, right? Where do you put your attention mostly here? How can you balance those things out? So, you are feeling, you may be in a space where you are truly in your element. You may be in a space where you are feeling grounded, but you feel as though there has to be more. You need more. You may be consulting with someone who gives you some advice on a job, or you may be meeting someone who you will be able to work with or get some type of financial information from them, I feel. So hold on, because there's a lot coming through at one time. Spring. You may have met them in the spring of last year, and they have sprung into you, back into your life here, and you feel as though there's something that's not right between you about this person. Yeah, you may be fearful of working with them or collabing with them based on some things that may have transpired in the past, right? Some of you have met yourself, your shadow self, through this person. That's what I feel when it comes to your connection to money. So let's see here. We have the deceit card coming in at number 2. Challenges that may be faced when it comes to what is real and what isn't. What is this deceit for? Let's see, goat. At the home front, right? There may be some things that come to surface when it comes to your home, something with the home front. There may even be, you may be leasing a home or leasing something and not realizing that someone is trying to pull it from under your feet. That's what I feel. Now, with this deceit also comes imbalance. There may be some things that need to be renegotiated here in order for you to get your just due, to get what you feel you deserve, emotionally deserve. There's a working together that needs to transpire, but there has to be, everything has to be on the up and up for this to survive and be right. Yeah. Because I feel as though you are wanting to voice your direction, voice your opinion when it comes to the direction of a connection, voice your way of doing things and trying to refocus or change the direction of the group here, but may not be having enough finances, needing to make a choice that may be detrimental to others, or someone may feel as though the choice that you make is not the right choice that needs to be made. That's where that balance needs to come in as well. There needs to be some type of balance here, and there's some deceit in a choice that is made, or someone feels deceived, and it may bring about some reassessing of values, some reassessing of direction, some reassessing of fears as well. Like, is this really something worth what you would have to pay financially or pay with your time? Some of you may have 4 or 5 children, or 4 or 5 people that work for you or work around you, or your vision is bigger than the group. So you're thinking outside the box, but feel as though you may need the help of others. Here, there's some sacrifice that will take place in order for you to move forward. I do feel that there's some options that will be available to you that you did not foresee, especially when it comes to finances, financial constraint, financial partnerships, a turn of events, right? Options available when it comes to expanding finances, financial investments, pulling back because there may need to be, you may have been quoted about some type of repair on your home, quoted about a job offer and trying to negotiate those things, but trying to do it in a manner in which you will be able to move forward clearly and and fully in the direction that you are aiming, right? You see where you want to go, you know where you want to go, but you need the help of someone, or you need someone to make a decision in your favor here. There may even be some things from your past that you've worked on that you need to dust off and examine, instead of spending money on this new idea, this new approach, or this new way of doing things. There's a lot of solar plexus energy coming through, so you will be feeling very antsy and highly, like there's a high anticipation for things to work out, or high optimism, or a feeling like, I really feel like there's hypersensitivity, like you know for a fact that something is within your grasp, but you still need the help of someone to make it happen, make it work, right? But when it comes to you dusting off an old project, dusting off an old way of doing things, old strategies, things that will make it where you are very financially stable from by your own accord, right? Even though you need help for other things here. Once you make a decision to go back to the drawing board on certain things, on how you do things when it comes to your finances, you're going to see that one thing leads right into another here. So you're going to need all of this energy, all of this beautiful solar plexus energy in order to help you to unravel all of the different points and connections in the direction in which you need to go. Some of you are coming out of heartbreak and learning how to love yourself again. Some of you may have gone through some type of pain or agony or deception from a partner, and now learning how to, right when you are learning how to heal and think straight or what have you, this person extends an olive branch, saying that they are not who they used to be. But I'm saying where someone may be extending this olive branch, extending this communication, trying to communicate with you right after you have healed from a certain situation. They may be trying to make things right or play on your emotion, and they want you to be very observant of this person and their what it is that they're doing. They want you to not have enough self-love, to not go back to someone who feels as though they always have the upper hand. They want you to release yourself from old patterns of behavior, release yourself from old emotional beliefs. You are worth more. You are more valuable than, okay, somebody mama talking to them. Be clear about your direction and stick to it. Some of you may be in the space. There I go with that, some of you. I bet I've been saying it all day and ain't realized it. I don't like it. Now, moving forward. There may be a divorce or some type of clarity that comes in a broken promise or broken dreams, or any type of pain or agony associated with another person, and there is someone who wants to give you clear and concise direction on how you can move forward. But it's totally up to you if you take that seed of hope, that new approach, that new way of planting a new seed for a new life, a new adventure, and leaving behind the old and stepping into this new that you are, this new way of doing things. Because see, justice will prevail. Justice card. If you continue to aim for your highest goals, ambition, and be very optimistic and enthusiastic about your approach, even if it's a legality, this may even be an offer to make things right when it comes to paternity, make things right when it comes to dealing with children, make things right with the foundation of who you are, and starting this new thing from a childlike space. Justice will prevail. Justice will prevail. I'm also seeing here where many things that you may have discussed here in the past with possibly a Virgo or an air sign, Now that you are seeing things clearly, you're more appreciative. You're more thankful for the advice that was given to you, because now you know who was coming from a good space and who wasn't in your life. Now you are able, your consciousness is being elevated, your approach is elevated, your ability to ascend to higher levels of thinking and interacting with people is at the forefront. There's a partnership that is built through, there's a partnership that you may have felt lack in that is being rebuilt as well. Someone wants to come out of a space of being hurt, broken, confused, betrayed. Here. Feeling like they are not enough, or want being given, reciprocated, or given enough energy, effort, time, and attention. Now, what I'm saying here is that you are thankful for the information that you have. You may be studying or gathering knowledge, or looking at your finances from a different perspective in order for you to continue to build, or what do you want, how do you want to grow in your life. Because I really feel that anything that has to do with you making certain types of moves, making certain type of moving up the corporate ladder, revisiting, revisiting, revisiting. What works and doesn't work, what will work. Because with this partnership that's coming through here, maybe a Gemini, but you are strongly connected to someone. This is just you and one other person, right? You may be very comfortable with this person. You may be very, the thoughts that you have of them, the way that you view them, how you view the future with them, you can't see yourself without this person. So this is tied in with your finances like I thought at first. So hold on. Confused about what you can release and what confusion. Confused about what to offer this person. Confused about how to offer certain things, because you may be, excuse me, you may be that person who likes to give gifts, but the person that you are dealing with wants time. So there's something to keep in mind, because you are trying to figure out how to change up old habits, or release yourself from you are realizing what is love, what is affection. Like there's a change in that. But with that change also, what is worth your money? What is worth your time? Because some of you may have to repaint your home, and that has something to do with an agreement between you and your partner, agreeing on a color. And you may feel like it's something small, but it's really something huge. If you ask them, it's something that is triggered from their past or their childhood. Moving forward. What is this solar plexus energy? Creative energy. Being split between two or more projects or people. Bringing things to a completion, things slowly coming into, once you realize what you want, and you're not scattered or putting yourself in spaces where you are doing this, that, and the other, but because you have all of this energy and really draining yourself, really channeling that energy into what requires your attention, what is worthy of your attention. Because with that hypersensitivity, what's coming in is that your ability to be able to problem solve is going to be at the forefront, and it's going to be where many people may be asking you for your opinion. Many people may be asking you to help them with certain things, because they see that's what they always say. If you want something done, ask somebody to do it. They got a lot to do, right? That's what they said. Now, yeah, introspection. So you'll be able to move through this energy very beautifully, because I feel like you'll just automatically start to stabilize and shift when you see that it kicks in. This high level of communication, this high level of a lot of people needing you for this, that, and the other, this high level of you splitting yourself between two or more people, right? And I feel like there's going to be a huge sacrifice that needs to be made in order for you to reclaim your power here. And give you a peace of mind. All right. That's what they said. Now then, there are things that are beginning to manifest in your life that you don't even know how big this is about to be. You only see it for at the forefront of what you feel that it is, how you like. There's some things that are being revealed to you over the course of the next 3 months. There's a strong energy of following the guides of your following your guides, talking to spirit, right? But I also feel that many of you are evolving emotionally. Your emotional intelligence is at its peak. I mean, you are not who you used to be. But I also feel that if you are dealing with a water sign, any secrets that they have is being revealed. You may be thankful that, oh, I'm so happy I found that out. Now I got to deal with them. And then it's going to be even bigger than that, whatever is revealed, right? Someone may even be telling you that they are interested in you and you are not. You're unsure because you're picking up nudges that this person isn't who they say they are. Here, and once things are revealed to you, you will take action because now you know what to do and how to move forward. Here. Now, what is this action they'll be taking with this King of Cups? You're gonna make a decision. What is this action? You already know what you want to do, but you're stuck between a rock and a hard place. And there it is, 8 of Wands. You are going to make take the necessary steps. You're either going to decide to be single or work on your own. You may even decide to take a trip without this person because you feel as though they are already going to stand you up. But overall, this is communication coming in between you and someone, possibly that King of Cups, where you're going to ask them, what do they want to do? How do they want to do it? Being straight up and straightforward. And whatever decision is made, whether you or them, you just going to keep it moving. And you ain't stopping. Again, in hermit mode. It may be with a Virgo. But overall, it's like you're going to take your time to assess the situation, the decision that needs to be made, because you don't want to waste your time, effort, or energy. You ain't trying to waste no money on nobody, no nothing. Because you have things to do. You have places to go, people to see. It's right there. Going up. Elevating your thinking, elevating your approach to create something new. You want something new. You don't have time to sit back and wait for people. You have the option to move forward and other people will be presented. What is this, love? Working on a thing at hand, working on one thing at a time. That was stuck, so I'm switching it. Working, I feel like some of you may be getting a promotion, but overall you are, you may be starting your own charity and not telling people. And maybe something that you're focused on or working on. You're not telling a lot of people what it is. Like if you have 2 things going on, you're not telling people about the main thing. Because this is going to feed your family for generations to come, possibly. But overall, I'm seeing here where you are deeply into reciprocity, right? There may be a soulmate connection between you and an Aries, or you are working on a connection between you and your boss to try and get some type of idea off of the ground. But I see that you are focused. You are committed to what you want to do and how you want to do it. You could be taking on that Emperor energy and really focus when it's time for you to focus on one thing and make things happen. You're focusing on that, but you're also I feel like finally you are taking time out to really spend time with family and just allowing yourself to spend time with family and not be thinking about work, school, or anything that doesn't have to do with family, enjoying family, right? Because I feel that you're taking ownership of anything that has happened in the past. Some of you don't want to be like your dad. You don't want to take on the dad energy. Or you may even be micromanaged here and having dreams of working on your dreams outside of work. So there's so many ways that can go when it's coming through. The energy is high today, so bear with me. But I am seeing where when you are focused, you are focusing on what at the task at hand. You know what works for you and what doesn't, right? Some of you are working on your dreams when you leave work because you are tired of being micromanaged. You finally have had a fucking enough, right? You may be going into the family business as well, but you're either going into the family business or getting out of the family business. But whatever it is, you want to be the boss of yourself. You are tired of working for people. You're tired of having to do the same song and dance. And it may hurt a little bit, but you're going to get it done. Dreams do come true if we only wish hard enough. You can have anything in life if you will sacrifice everything else for it. Okay, Capricorn. I get inspirational quotes on my phone. Now then, when you decide to detach from old patterns of behavior, there is going to be a shitstorm. So let's see. What is this shitstorm? Oh, regrets, remorse, anxiety about what's to come. You are deciding to break out of old patterns of behavior. You're deciding to take matters into your own hands. You're tired. You're cutting out the bullshit. And it's going to cause a whirlwind of trouble. You are finally using your self-love to detach from certain things. You are grateful for your experiences. You are thankful for the things that you've gone through. But now it's time for you to take action in a different space and start something new, create something new, plant a new seed, something that will be more structured, allows you to be more dependable, but also flexible, I feel. There may even be a job offer that has you to travel, or you may have to relocate. But overall, there may be a shitstorm because someone finally, either you spilled your emotions to someone or someone revealed something to you that was kind of heartbreaking, but it gives you the drive and the strength to move forward. Because I do see where there's a relationship going to the next level once you make a decision. But overall, once you focus on that coin that comes in, any endings, endings are required for you to have the new beginnings. Endings are required for you to have this rebirth of sorts, this growth and expansion, this different view, this vision, knowing that the world is your oyster, and you just pull out your oyster knife. And sometimes you pull out your oyster knife like this, like fuck regret, fuck remorse, fuck sorrow. I'm going to heal myself and I'm going to move forward. I'm attacking all of this pain straight up and straight forward. I'm not going to sit up here and wallow in depression, wallow in grief, wallowing. Moving forward. So, you take this coin that is presented to you. You build something. You are good for building. You're good working with your hands. You use what you got to get what you want. So, you're ready for it, right? In the storm. There may be some anxiety, stress, or worry about the direction in which you need to go. You may be kind of trying to avoid poisonous or venomous circumstances, venomous or poisonous people, situations. I don't know your life. Overall, this may cause you to lose some sleep because you are back and forth with how you want to approach certain situations, and you have to center yourself. You're going to need to center yourself in this storm. Look at things with a calm clarity. Try not to, like, with this, look at him, okay? He is ready for it. So when the storm hits, you're looking at things with a calm clarity, right? Any type of difficulties that may be headed your way, you're not really wanting to fight this that is coming through, but you want to be on guard. You want to be aware, present, mindful, and aware of what may be transpiring in your life, or what may be coming towards you, or how you can maneuver while in certain situations, right? And anytime you may be in the dark about a situation, or dark about why you are feeling a certain way, or why things are happening in your life the way that they are, it's important for you to put on your night vision goggles, is what we're going to call them today, right? You're feeling around for a light in the dark. But if you put on your night vision goggles, you can see everything in the shadow work, in the dark, the realms in which we don't like to delve into. But what is that on my finger, bitch? We don't like to delve into, but we know that we need to. Shadow work. Not being afraid. Knowing that we have the tools necessary to fight our way through anything, which is logic, which is intuition, which is our spirit guides, ancestors, angels, God, right? Universal consciousness. We can connect with our night goggles on. Some of you are wishing to take your relationship to a next level, or wishing that things worked out differently, or wishing that you had done this differently, or blah, 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 blah. If the person ain't left you, okay, they ready to work on it. Because whatever happens, the fuck was that? Whatever happens here in your life, once certain things are revealed to you, how you work work it out. The plan that the two of you come up with, or the agreement that you make, needs to be solid. It needs to be written out before you can take action. When do you take action? Agree on that as well, because I'm seeing here as the wheel turns, right? Even though that's not what it is. It reminds me of Old Mills Inn in the Fair Park. But moving forward, so whatever it is that, the work that needs to be done will continue to keep the relationship moving. The work that needs to be done will keep greasing the wheels of the relationship or the situation in your life. Overall, night goggles. Okay? Now then, what is this partnership? What is this partnership? Someone wants to apologize. Look at this. Ace of Swords. Partnership, communication, wanting to work on things while making things happen, striking while the iron is hot, right? Molding things into what they need to be, sharpening. Iron sharpens iron, right? So this is a collaboration or a partnership that can lead to something that is stable, structured, organized, right? Something that can last the long haul, regardless of any challenges or conflict here. Someone may be communicating that their heart was broken or that they need clarity on a situation as well. Here. What is this? Yeah, justice will be served when it comes to any type of challenges that may have been faced in your love life. Any challenges even challenges with you trying to overcome certain addictions. You challenging the way that you think, the way that you do things. Justice will prevail. And you will have an opportunity to enter into this new life cycle. And knowing what you will and will not invest in, entering into this new life cycle with a lot of mental stability, where you will be using so many different aspects of your gifts, because your gifts are, I feel like many of you will have all of these different approaches, these different ways of doing things, that once you really put them together, assess, line up everything and how it goes, that's when you will be able to take action. And it's going to be fast moving action here. Even if you are finally getting out of a situation that you felt no longer served you. Here. But with this Magician energy also, I'm seeing that many of you may even realize that many of your gifts lie in producing, what is that called? I was gonna say methods of work, but it's like it's something to do with books, writing, structuring organizations, structuring like guidelines for people to follow to get certain things done. Like you are helping people to learn how to manifest their dreams, something like that, or manifest their financial goals. You'll be working, I feel like, a lot with these types of people. Like they feel very connected to you. Right when they thought that they had lost all hope in humanity, here you are presenting so much help for them and so much inspiration. What is this? What is this? Taking your God or goddess break is going to be very important. I also feel that you will have this burning desire to continue to move forward, but there's going to be that split second where you realize that you just have to chill for a minute, put a little water on the fire. Okay. Chill for a minute, because I feel like there may be you pulling back from someone, or just heartbroken about something, or just really taking your time out finally to just sit down and reflect on life. And someone may be kind of angry, or they may be kind of upset that you are not doing what they want you to do. You got the right to do what, chill for a second. What is this? Yep. In their anger, secrets will be revealed. In their anger, when you go into this Virgo energy, or you may be dealing with a Virgo, But when you go into this energy and try to pull back and really just trying to take care of yourself and trying to reclaim your power and fix certain things in your life and pull back through when it's time for you to take action, secrets are revealed. There are a number of things that are coming to the light. Someone has possibly not shown you or given you the real about who they are or how they do things, and it's going to be revealed to you. I also feel that someone's popping up at your home or popping up at your job. They are doing a pop-up because you have stopped communicating with them, or they are trying to they are trying to demand answers from you, and you just really ain't in the mood to talk. And in your silence is their answer. What is this action Capricorn is taking? Man, y'all showed up on their ass. You decide to take action, and it is going to destroy villages, bitch. You are deciding to take action, and a tower moment is in place. Once you realize the truth in certain situations and who people really are, who will really save you in your need, in your time of despair, who will really save you or be there for you. I had to write that on there when I first got these cards because I'm a little special bitch. But you realize once you begin to take action, that's when a lot of things start to come tumbling down. That's when a lot of things become, there's a revelation, honey. A tsunami of sorts. There's a revelation of what's really good and what you don't have time for, and it's just going to elevate you. With you taking action, there are going to be many people who will try to. This is people trying to get you to do things their way. This is people trying to attach themselves to you. This is people trying to they're overusing you at this point. So you got to pull back. Not overusing, but what do you call it? Like, they're just overdoing it. With you being in your full energy, no matter what happens. If this is a tower moment that happens that causes a shift in a shift in the way that you see things and the way that you do things, you'll be in your full energy to know how to maneuver in this space. You'll be in your full energy of knowing how to utilize certain people or certain things in certain areas of your life, because there's going to be in the blink of an eye that it's time for you to use your elevated awareness, elevated consciousness, or elevated approach in the blink of an eye. And I really feel that you may be saving some lives by the end of the month, or taking action to save lives. Some of you may be starting a petition or working on starting a petition. I don't know what that got to do with anything, but okay. But in the beginning, there was you. By the end, there will be many. I say hundreds, okay? Yeah, and the Wheel of Fortune spins in your favor. So you need to just continue to move forward. Be very generous when you need to be, but also know when, use your discernment to make sure that you are not in a space of being fearful or being pulled back into old ways of belief, pulled back into a space of having to compromise or being stagnated by other people and their illnesses, being stagnated by other people and their dealings, being stagnated by fears of if you don't help certain people or do what they need you to at this time or what have you, then you won't be able to call on them no more. That's not true, because I feel like you've given so much. You've given so much of yourself. You've given so much of your time, effort, and energy. You've given so much that you need to really just stand in your truth and use a logical approach. Be very tactful with your words, but also be very guarded. Guard and protect yourself. Make sure that you set clear and concise boundaries, because the Wheel of Fortune spins in your favor. What favor? That's it. Whatever action that you do take will be rewarded, but also by you doing the work accordingly. Here, whatever law of attraction, energy work that you've been doing, the laws of the universe, any type of laws that you've really been focusing on, you're about to reap the benefit, reap the reward of all the work that you've put in, right? With this being said, a number of things, like a lot of this is going to be a beautiful energy, 6 months to a year, with you focusing your intent and continuing to keep your thoughts on a higher vibration, a higher frequency. You're going to reap the rewards of all these fortunate events. Beautiful, beautiful energy. No matter what, anything else outside of the any obstacles that come up, any challenges that come up, regardless, keep your eye on the prize, because you have nothing but beautiful energy coming in. As long as you protect and guard yourself, you are reciprocating where need be. You are assessing situations, keeping the wheels greased on the machine in order for you to move forward. Not being fearful of death, not being fearful of getting sick, not be, check your furrows. Bye. Check your furrows, man. Check your furrows at the door. Check your furrows at the door. Finna go. All right. I love y'all. Bye.